welcome to the stream. Alright, so now we have people in here. So, the goal of this stream, this one right here, because I won't be able to stream next week, because I'll be out of state, but the goal of this stream is to at least beat our first Lord of Cinder, which is the Abyss Watchers. But first, we're gonna go fight the Deacons of the Deep, and we may fight, depending on how long it takes us to get through, the Deacons of the Deep and the Abyss Watchers. We may fight High Lord Wolnir tonight as well. But our first priority is us. We must at least beat the Abyss Watchers. I would like to beat my first Lords of Cinders tonight with this character. But, who knows what'll happen. I'm kind of stoked and a little nervous because I don't have as much health as I would like. But then again, when you get into the later portions of the game anyway, it don't matter what your health is at. They'll still 2 or 3 shot you. So, like, I'm not... That's fine. You said in about 2 hours? That'll probably be about an hour before the stream ends. So... I don't want you to be late for school just out of watching my stream. So... Ah, damn it, he made me miss that crystal lizard. I'll have to come back for it. Oh, I do have an Estus shard. I should have used that when I was back at the Firelink. Oh well. Hey, George. Glad to see you can make it. I actually might wear that Herald armor. I'm not exactly sure what armor set I'm gonna run on this character, to be honest. I was thinking the Fallen Knight, but that would be good defensive wise. But it does weigh a decent amount though. Yeah, I might as well. Especially the fact that I'm a pseudo spellcaster, so having the extra physical defenses will be nice. You're funny, Martin. You're a funny guy. Yeah. No. I'm not very good at parrying and riposte, so a parry and riposte playthrough is probably never going to happen. Unless I actually sit down and take the time to actually learn it. You bet you can fail harder than me, George? I don't know. When it comes to parrying and riposting, I'm pretty bad. Like, there's a reason I don't ever use it. Stay away! I'll set you on fire. Oh. Ouch! Oh! I am good, Martin! Shut your face! For those of you who weren't here for the last stream, you can check the channel and the other stream will be on there, so you can check out what you missed from this point onward. We defeated Eudux Gundyr. We defeated shut up, Louie. We defeated Eudux Gundyr. We defeated Vort of the Boreal Valley. We defeated the Cursed Rotted... I think it's called the Cursed Rotted Greatwood. And then we killed the Crystal Sage. For those of you who are tuning in, our main objective this stream is to at least kill the Abyss Watchers and claim our first Lords of Cinder. If we're lucky, we may be able to add the High Lord Wolnir fight to this stream. If not, it'll have to go onto a future stream. Yeah, for it being connected to Wi-Fi, it's running pretty smooth. I hate... Yeah, but the Abyss Watchers are probably my favorite fight. The Abyss Watchers and Yorm the Giant are my favorite Lord the Cinder fights. The only reason Yorm is up there is because when you complete Sigward's quest line, it adds a little bit of emotional appeal to the fight. Damn it, I keep trying... I gotta at least pull the dogs away. Gonna heal. So, for those of you who are tuning in case you don't know, this character is going to be a pyromancer. It's not animal abuse if they're already dead. Well, technically they're zombies. Actually, if they're already dead... yeah, you know what, if you're right, if they're already dead, technically that would be considered desecration of the dead. I love you guys.
Merciful goddess.
Welcome to the stream, Andrew. Because I know that's you.
Place to call their own. Please bear witness to our resolve. Fire for Ariandel. fire for Ariandel.
Yeah, you know, Andrew, you're right. I may, and well, it depends on how well these fights go. Because the Deacons of the Deep fight really doesn't give me that much shit. But considering in fact what happened with the Crystal Sage in the last stream, I'm not holding my breath. Good. I'm glad you're missing playing the game. Ah, I should go, actually I should go back to Firelink. I have 2 Estus shards I have to use. What's up, Andrew? That ring's really useful if you're running a miracle build. Because I have 2 Estus shards I have to use that I forgot about.
What needs?
Ah, my immersion fast travel.
Pretty be careful, I don't want to.
I don't know about you guys, but personally for me, when it comes to spellcaster builds, I don't really like to run a lot of Ashen Estus flasks.
Gracious,
So let me know what's your guys' opinion on like the ratio of Estus flasks to Ashen Estus flasks. I'm not gonna kill Andre. He's too important of an NPC to murder. No, I will not murder him until he's outlived his usefulness, and then I will murder him. But he's not outlived his usefulness yet. You know what? Sometimes, Andrew, have I ever told you how many times I think of you as being a dick? You know I want to switch so badly. Rubbing it in my face. I see how it is. Also, another thing, I personally never use alluring skulls because it says that you can use them to lure enemies, but it doesn't work all the time. How do you know which enemies are susceptible to it? To be fair, Andrew, I've never played Animal Crossing, so I don't have an opinion on it. I only sell the weapons I'm never gonna use.
Ashen 1.
I like having the extra souls. I have another character that's already making a weapons collection, so I don't need another one. Because items don't carry over from character to character. One of my characters in one of the later runs may, but not this one.
Welcome home, Ashen 1.
What do we got here? How many levels do we got? We got 3. I said that this one I'm not going to focus on intelligence and faith so much, as I'm gonna health. Let's put 2 points in the health. I want to put 2 points. Yeah, let's put 2 points in the health, and 1 and 2 endurance.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Because in all honesty, realistically, there's no point in making a weapons collection because there's really no reason to do it, because most people are going to stick with what weapons they like using anyway. So there's no point in making a weapon collection and keeping all the extra weapons when you can sell all those weapons for souls. And that gives you more levels. It makes you stronger. That's the only reason I don't do it. I have a character that is a weapon collector, but I don't... Not doing it for aesthetics. I only really keep the weapons that realistically have a story. Like Smo's hammer. Andrew, what I said about Animal Crossing is that I've never really played the franchise, so I don't have an opinion on it. I mean, Martin, in terms of weapon collecting, I'll show you where the weapon locations are at. I just may or may not use them. You want to play it for the memes, Andrew? Ouch! That's right, Andrew, I forgot. You're a meme lord. Yeah! Biff the Pyromancer equals greatest pyro. Yeah, George, you're right. I made him just for you. Let me ask you this, guys. Project Octopath Traveler, when it comes to pre-order. Ouch! Oh, are they releasing a new Kirby game? Oh shit! I wasn't paying attention. It's been so long since I've played a Kirby game. Like, I haven't played Kirby since Nightmare in Dreamland. That was the last time I've played. Okay, Martin. How's it going?
Forlorn, who have no place to call their own. Please.
You know, I would love to do that, Andrew. If I had a PC that could run this, yeah, I would love to do like a co-op with someone. Because, well, the one thing about the PS4 that's nice... one thing that's nice about the PS4... Yeah, see ya, Martin. Is that when you're doing the streaming functionality on the system, you can actually include party chat. I don't have any embers. So if you had a PS4, Andrew, we could technically play this together if you really wanted to. But I mean, I'd rather get it on the PC because I don't... Andrew, answer me a question. Are there any mods for Dark Souls? But yeah, Andrew, I think when I finally get a good gaming PC, the one that can stream and stuff, I think one of the first games I'm going to stream is Dark Souls. And if you want to, we could do like a little, like a little co-op thing. The one thing I'm not sure about is... I don't remember if there are certain areas where you cannot summon people to help you. That's the only thing I'm not sure about is if there's a, Are you gonna be going full-time soon? Nice! Good on you, guy. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not sure. Because I rarely ever... Honestly, Andrew, in terms of the... If they fix that in 3, I'm not sure. Because I rarely ever ask for assistance. And as far as I know, I've... Not sure if you can ask for assistance on certain bosses or not. I would assume you could. But I'm not sure. Monday, my new schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So then what, you have Wednesday and the weekends off? Awesome. That means we'll get more time to play Destiny 2. Oof. And I've got a new gaming PC. We'll be set. Yeah, in this area, fire is handy to have. I'm doing that so I have... Oh, yeah, that's smart. See, what I like about my work schedule is I work Monday through Friday, but then I have the weekends off, so I get, $500 a week is gonna be good. Yeah, that's $1,000 every 2 weeks, so yeah, dude. $2,000 every, Oh, fuck. But yeah, man, that's good pay. Oh my god, that blood loss almost killed me. I hate fighting these guys specifically for the reason they give you, Oh, these guys never drop anything. I'm gonna go rest at the bonfire. But yeah, actually, Andrew, you would be making... every bye-week, you'd be making about $400 more than I'm making. So... Because I'm making about $600 every 2 weeks, so... Oh yeah, I want to go down here because there's undead bone shard. There's an undead bone shard down here. Oh, you have Dark Souls 2 on PC? I want to get all 3 of them on PC. Like, Andrew, if you would be up for it, I'd love to do like a 1 through 3 playthrough with you. If you're up for it. One thing I wish that Dark Souls had was like a co-op mode. Like, I can understand that would take a little bit of the challenge out of it, but I kind of wish Dark Souls had a co-op mode. I mean, especially if you went with the Warriors of Sunlight, because their whole gimmick is jolly cooperation. So. Alright, see you guys later. No, I can't hit him from here. Well, I was gonna say, Andrew, if you've never played a mage build, then you want to go, like the mage build, and I'll go the, like the melee build. Like, you be the ranged, I'll be the close quarters. And if they're cheesy, yeah, the mage builds in 1 and 2, like the spellcaster builds in 1 and 2, oh my god, they're super broken. Yeah, so I guess we'll do that then. Like, once I get a good gaming computer and I can actually play Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, we'll do that. We'll do a complete run-through of the entire game franchise. You'll be like a mage-based character, and I'll be a melee-based character. That's gonna be so badass. That's gonna be awesome. What time later? I can play a little bit of Destiny later today. I mean, I can always end the stream early. I want to at least kill the Deacons of the Deep at least. Uh, 9 o'clock? Yeah, then I'll end the stream like around 9 o'clock then. And, yeah, I should be off and on by then, so. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Oh, thanks, Andrew. The subs are always appreciated. That's unfortunate. I don't have any throwing items. I don't have a bow either. I think that's what maybe I should have put another point into my Ashen Estus flask. Oh well.
What?
Howdy, welcome to the stream.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
That wouldn't be a bad idea to run.
Ashen one.
What's very then take. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
See, now we're starting to get a little bit more health that I like. Starting to get our health up there. I think once my vigor hits 20, I think I'm gonna stop putting points into it. At least for now. 20 or 25. I think I'll go 20 for now, and then put points into it as I need to. I have no care about what you have to say. At least not yet. Oh, well, that actually restored a significant amount of FP. What does that do? That was attunement of additional spells. Oh, I didn't realize I had enough attunement in to have an additional attunement slot. Sweet. Hello, welcome to the stream. Okay.
Merciful Godhead.
To be honest, I wasn't expecting the candles to push me to the side. I kind of thought they would have just broke and kind of like break my fall. That didn't happen. Come on, you stupid. Oh, I get what you're saying. Get out the first night and take the cross toward the second one. Jump off to the left. Yeah, I know. Actually, I know where to jump. It's just that I kind of gimped my own jump. So, and again, I didn't think the candles would have. Because you see that platform that I'm looking at right now? That's what I have to jump onto. But I got that asshole, and I got that asshole over there with a crossbow waiting to shoot me. So I gotta position myself just right. Ah, I made it. I'm gonna heal. I'm not running an ember. So this was gonna hurt. Alright, I made it. As I get used to playing a pyromancer, I realize Pyromancer is so broken if you actually learn how to properly use him. Oh, I thought somebody dropped something. I guess that's just a light. No, I didn't. I'm usually afraid to explore up there because 9 times out of 10, if I try to jump to get anything, I usually die. So I usually just go up there just to gain access to this bonfire. Just so that way when I make the shortcut later on, I'm closer with this one than I am with the other one, so... Actually, it's been a while since I've actually searched the area, so I didn't remember that there was a crossbow there. Like I said, I don't usually spend too much time up there. Only because, one, it's a very narrow area. And two, there are guys that can literally knock you off. So, I don't like spending too much time up there. I usually try to avoid it if I can. The sooner I activate Rosaria's bedchamber bonfire, the better. Actually, I do want to activate an Ember, because I want Longfinger Kirk to spawn, because I want to kill him. There we go. I was like, why is he not spawning? Yeah, Longfinger Kirk isn't that hard to fight. Honestly, I think he's one of the easier spirits to summon and fight. Only because he doesn't have any long-range attacks. Oh, cool, he refilled my Ashen Essence flask for me. What a nice guy. You gotta love Longfinger Kirk. I want to kill as many of these slugs as possible without activating him. Because these slugs can get stupid, or these oozes can get stupid annoying to fight him. There we go. Oh, that hit me. Yeah, I hate them. They make fighting this dude more annoying than it needs to be. That hitbox for that stomp is kind of wonky. Because I swear I'm out of the range of it. Okay, you know what? Oh, he killed me! It's just a new class. I'm not doing New Game Plus with this character. I have a New Game Plus character, but, no, this is just a new character. This is just a new character. The goal of these streams is for me to go through and beat the game as, every quote-unquote base class. So, like, I will beat the game as a strength-based physical build, a dexterity-based physical build, and 3 spellcasters. So basically 1 pyromancer, 1 sorcerer, and then whatever the hell the miracle user's called, the cleric, whatever the hell he's called. So my goal is to beat the game technically to beat the game 5 times while doing 5 builds. If you get what I mean. Oh, that sucks, 'cause I lost my ember, too. I wasn't expecting that stomp to kill me. I didn't even think I was in range of that stomp. Yeah, that's one thing about these giants. Oh, you've already done your strength walkthrough. Now you're doing your dex run? Nice! Keep it up, man. One thing about these giants that I hate is that when they do that stomp attack, it's almost like that hitbox is... It's almost like the hitbox for it is bigger than what it actually is. Because I've had a number of times where I've had him hit me with it, and I'm not near it. I wish I had throwing knives or something so I could bait these slugs. Oh, I wish I had a bow. I wish I had the dex for a bow. But oh well. Yeah, I figured what I'll do is I'll get the spellcasters out of the way. Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get like the sorcerers out of the way, because I prefer physical builds. Like I prefer to run the strength or the dex character. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run all the spellcaster stuff first. Like my first 3 run-throughs are gonna be of all the spellcaster classes. And then end the marathon with my favorite builds, which is the strength builds and the dex builds. I think I'll end with dex last because I prefer dex over strength, especially when you're wielding the Uchi Katana. Oh my god, the Uchi Katana with a full dex build. Oh, it does so much damage. it's insane. Hey, I got my ember back. Yeah, dude, that does shit tons of damage. I mean, I guess it comes down to preference. But, personally for me, I prefer dexterity because I love katanas. Katanas are my favorite weapons. So, personally, I prefer a dex build over a strength build. But I see where you're coming from, though. That's a pretty potent combination. No, 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 Mr. Mace guy. No, no, no. We're not playing those games. I want to kill these guys for the souls. I'm gonna go make the Rosaria bedchamber shortcut. I think since I have that bonfire activated, I think Henri and Horace are available to summon, I think. Yeah, I will agree. Dex is the more, like, I'm not gonna say strength doesn't require skill, because strength does require a lot of skill when it comes to timing. But, Dex, in my opinion, like, strength is where you can make mistakes, and you won't necessarily get punished as much for it. It could cost you a life. So, but I could see where a lot of people would favor strength builds over dex builds. I like summoning Henri and Horace for this fight, because considering the fact that they make you fight so many of these clerics in one location, it's nice to have Horace and Henri there to kind of thin the herd a little bit, so you can focus on the one that's gonna cause damage to the boss. I think Henri and Horace's summon signs only appear if you get to the Rosaria bedchamber bonfire. Why I don't know, but I see him using the back here. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Awesome. And we have successfully completed part 1 of our session today. We have defeated the Deacons of the Deep. I want his outfit, just so I can sell it. I want to go to Rosaria's bedchamber first so I can pick up the spike armor. Or the armor of thorns, or whatever it's called. Whatever drops there after you kill Longfinger Kirk. Don't know why it took so long for my brain to recognize what his name was. But I digress. The Armor of Thorns, that's what I was thinking of. Is this... I was trying to think. Now we go back to Firelink. Oh, I forgot he gives you 20,000 souls. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
Welcome home. Very then take. Farewell, Ashen One.
Ashen.
Welcome. Very then hey. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flame.
Ashen.
But yeah, so the reason I do it this way. This isn't the way the game intends you to do this, but the reason I do this is because then I more or less travel through Farron Keep in a more linear pathway. And plus, this one's the most out of the way. Like, if you were to follow the path that was intended for you to go through this area, you would have to go all the way around Farron Keep just to get to this fire. Whereas, if you do it my way, the last fire you should be lighting is the one closest to your destination. Or, I'm sorry, the last fire you should be snuffing out is right next to your to the location you want to go. I forget that item's back here sometimes. But yeah, we should be soon coming up on the on the Abyss Watchers fight. I always forget that dude is over here. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, no, wait. The item I'm thinking of isn't over here. That is fire 2 of 3. Technically, this would have been your first one if you were following the way the game wanted you to go. But I'd rather not mess with the one side of Fair and Keep until I know I'm good and ready. At least until I can kill those giant dudes. Quickly. I think they're called the Elder Gru. I think is what those large enemies are called that are here. No, you don't. The last fire has been snuffed. The way to the Undead Legion is now open. But we're not going there just yet. There's a few items I want to grab. There's a pseudo mini boss I want to go kill. And there's a few items I want to nab. Oh, now you refill my Ashen Estus flask after I'm already at a bonfire. You cheeky bastards. I could have swore I already had... I could have swore at this point I already had, I could have swore I already had, Aesolus Pyromancy Tome by this point. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right areas. No! It's not in... Aesolus Pyromancy Tome isn't here. It's in the, Catacombs of Karthus. Which we will have access to after we beat the Undead Legion. Well, the Abyss Watchers. Got him. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so I have an Estus shard, and I have an undead bone shard I need to use. I think this next Estus shard is going to go to my Ashen Estus flask, so I have an extra use. An extra use of it. Alright, there's our mini boss. The stray demon. Alright, that's mini boss slain. Oh wait! I'm a pyromancer. I can use his he gives you a pyromancy you can use. Though I don't understand why his stone rock throne thing would be considered a pyromancy, but your guess is as good as mine. But yeah, this is the area where you get the most useful miracle in the game. Essential when I do my cleric run. Because it will be the main source of my long range damage output. I think that's everything over here. That's everything up here. Now, do be careful on these jumps. It is possible for you to slide past it and actually fall to your death here. Only reason I know that is because it happened to me, so... Only because I got impatient. Alright, we're gonna start working our way towards the final bonfire of this area. Like I said, you don't want that dude screaming. I said it in the last stream when we were going through the Crucifixion Woods. If you run into those guys, do not let them scream. Because if they scream, it'll activate any of these guys around and they'll sprout wings and they become 90 times more aggressive. Oh, there's the basilisks. You can get their sword. You can also get their armor too. Their armor isn't really all that good. I mean, it's cool looking, but it's not really all that good. Alright guys, we've made it to the final bonfire of Farron Keep. For those of you just joining, welcome to the stream. That's right, I forgot. These guys do drop wolf's blood sword grass. I was kind of scared. I thought I was gonna get that glitch where I was stuck in the wall. That guy almost beat me silly. Alright, we've almost got all the items here. Well, at least all the items I want. I think that's the earliest occurrence of I think it's the Black Knight. I think that's what they're called. Are there items over here? I feel like there are items over here I missed. Cool, rotten pine resin. Too bad I never use it. Poison's just one of those elements that enemies just commonly aren't that susceptible to, or at least not from my experience. I mean, I could be wrong, and I've just not been using it on the right enemies or anything like that, but like, poison's really not even all that useful against bosses. There's only like one boss I know of that's that's susceptible to poison, and that's the old Demon King. But but realistically, I haven't run into many scenarios where poison has been that useful.
So,
I don't understand how this is a pyromancy. Like, it has nothing to do with fire. I'm literally just coughing up a giant boulder out of my mouth. I do want to have at least +3 Estus flasks.
Ah, 'tis good this wasn't he? Oh my, this coal is from the Undead Legion. Used to forge the weapons of Farron's Abyss Watchers. A fine prize. I'm honored to be endued with it. Now I'll be equipped to infuse special gems. Praise the gods, eh? Time to put this brawn to use. Well. What's the Undead Legion doing with a coal such as this? I'd heard one of the Crystal Sages had sided with Farron's Abyss Watchers. I suppose it must be true. You should know, this coal is imbued with magic. First one I've ever seen. Hardly a surprise, is it? I've never been one for books or wise men.
Hey man, I don't blame you, neither am I. Alright.
Prithee, be careful.
Actually...
well, man, 'tis good to see ye in good health. What needs me?
I do want to reinforce my Astora Straight Sword. I'm going to reinforce my Crystal Sage Rapier because I want to keep that leveled up so when I do have the dexterity to use it, I can use it.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
One thing I'm not sure about is that do like weapons like the rapier and like the mail breaker and stuff like that, do they have like natural armor piercing capabilities? Because they do, that's awesome.
Ashen One, what woeful umbral ash is this? This barren dust, stuff of a fool, won't yield aught. Where didst thou happen upon the stuff? Tell me for the sport. Oh yes, I see. Clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world, more's the pity. It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
I don't remember what the Dream Chaser Ash gives you. I feel like it just gives you leather armor. But I think access to Titanite shards, I think.
Ashen One.
Welcome home, I speak. Verdict. Farewell, Ash made of flame.
Okay.
What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the Lords of Cinder. Talking true legends. Ooh, good. But what do you really know about these Lords of Cinder? Let's take Aldrich, for one. A right and proper cleric. Only he developed a habit of devouring men. He ate so many that he bloated like a drowned pig, then softened into sludge. So they stuck him in the Cathedral of the Deep, and they made him a Lord of Cinder, not for virtue, but for might, such as a lord, I suppose. But here I ask, do we have a sodding chance?
Yes.
At the foot, if the undead sort of gain insight, even a I pity.
Alright, let's head to the Pharaon perimeter. And let us go fight our first Lord of Cinder. I say lords because there's technically multiple Abyss Watchers, but when you get to the second phase of the fight, there is literally only one Abyss Watcher. So you could say Lords of Cinder with him, but he's technically just a Lord of Cinder. Ooh, excuse me. Kind of want these guys to kill the groove for me. Hey, I got the sword. Cool. Something to keep in mind is that, yeah, the Black Hand Gothard spawns here, but if you're pursuing the Hollow Lord ending, which I'm not, if you pursue the Hollow Lord ending, Blondor Paleshade will be here to assist you as well. But if you summon one, the other one is unavailable to summon. So if you summon Gothard, you can't summon the Londor Paleshade. If you summon the Londor Paleshade, you can't summon Gothard. So... that gesture is really cool when you're running the Undead Legion armor and you're running one of the Undead Legion weapons that you get from their soul, so... Alright, let us go fight our first Lord of Cinder. The Abyss Watchers. I'm not even sure if these guys even have eyes anymore. You never actually see them. His weapon's all bloody. Just because he murdered a man. So we have the Abyss Watcher. Trick for this fight... trick for this fight is that, never turn your back towards, in any direction, because he will summon help for the, people will help him during this fight. Actually, it's more like a free-for-all, if anything. Alright, now we're going into phase 2 of the fight. This is where he gets more aggressive and he has fire following up his attacks. Oh my god, I love this game's soundtrack. I kind of wish his dagger would have caught on fire, too. I think that would have been kind of cool, but it doesn't. Oh, fun fact, this is the only boss in the game you can backstab. He's the only one that ever actually acts like a player. And that's it. We have defeated our first Lord of Cinder. Thus, we have conquered the first true challenge of the main story of the game. Let's head back to Firelink and return with our prize. The Cinders of a Lord. Hello, Cirrus.
Hello again. I have since heard a great deal about you. For one, that you are most gentle of heart. I, too, am bound by duty, but can offer you my sign. I hear that cordial intrusion lays the path to embers. If I can be of help, by all means, do call upon me. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Ah, I know you. Been some time. I just dropped in to see how she's getting on. Now, what are you playing at with this circus?
They're not a circus. They're helping me out.
This cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates. Couldn't be better. She must fit in perfectly here.
Egan, you're such a dickhead.
Oh, and we meet again. We spoke before on the road of sacrifices. Angry of Astora. I'm well pleased to see you safe. We reached the Cathedral of the Deep, but Aldrich's coffin was empty.
Because he made it back to On Orlando.
His true home. The little doll in the empty coffin told me. Aldrich is said to hail from Irithyll in the Boreal Valley.
So wait, are dolls in his coffin?
And so becomes our destination.
Just so people can go after him?
Aldrich is honest, a pilgrim, and so becomes a...
Let's go return the lords to their throne. Actually, no, I'm going to save that for last when I go to end the stream.
Well, speak. Very then. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Oh, excuse me. Great, I got the hiccups. Ah.
Ashen One.
Well, very then. Hey.
All right.
Farewell, may the flames guide thee.
Alright, so let us go let us end the session with returning the Lord to his throne. And thus we have returned the Abyss Watchers to their throne. And thus we will end the session here. So we completed what we set out to do. We killed the Deacons of the Deep, and we killed the Abyss Watchers and have claimed our first Cinders of the Lord. We leveled up a bunch. We got a bunch of items. We're basically right where we need to be to get to the next portion of the story itself, which is Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. Or I always call it Irithyll Valley, but I guess it's Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. But once we get there, next session, there won't be a session next week. There may be a session later this week. Depends on how my schedule goes. There may be a session later this week, but since there won't be a session next week because I will be out of town, so I will not be able to record. But when we do get a chance to record again, the next time we get a chance to record, we will defeat High Lord Wolnir, and we will conquer Pontiff Sullivan, which he is one of the harder bosses in the game. But I think we can beat him. I have faith in our abilities, so I feel like we'll be able to beat him. But I won't take anything for granted. He is a naturally tough enemy to beat. But like I said, I think we can beat him. So next session, when I get a chance to record, next session will be we will defeat High Lord Wolnir, and we will attempt to beat Pontiff Sullivan. If we beat Pontiff Sullivan, we may go fight Aldrich and claim our second Cinders of the Lord. I gotta see what happens during that. I may just end it after Pontiff Sullivan and save Aldrich for another stream. But like I said, if we can get him in the same stream, we'll try it. But if we can't, tough shit. We'll just have to do it next stream. But my goal for these characters, like I mentioned earlier, my goal for these characters is that we're to go through the main game, which means we go through and beat every single boss of the main game. I won't do any of the DLC stuff until after all 5 characters have beaten the Lord of Cinder. Or not, the Soul of Cinder, my bad. Until after all 5 characters have beaten the Soul of Cinder. Once they have beaten the Soul of Cinder, then I will proceed through and choose. What I will do is I will choose one of my characters to run through the DLC content. So not all 4 of these characters will not. All 5 of these characters will not do the DLC. Only one of them will. So I will consult with my friends and find out which one, after everything's all said and done, and I've beaten the base game with all 5 characters, I will consult and find out which character I'm going to be playing through the DLC with. So, because I'm pretty sure after streaming the game and you guys seeing it 5 times, I'm pretty sure you're not going to want to see the DLC played 5 times. But I mean, if you want to, that's fine. But let me know in the comments, section and whatnot. But with that, I'm going to wrap up the stream. You know what our objective for next stream is? I'll mention it at the beginning of the stream before we start. And I'll see you guys in the next stream.